the action. I bring the flame. You make it happen. I start the game. You make the call. I bring the joys to different strengths. A single voice. You push ahead. I open doors. Together we can be much more. If you give space and I stay real, we turn a rush into something we feel. Not just control, not just escape. We find a rhythm we can shape. A fearless move, a restless mind. We learn to lead without the fight.
There was black rain once, falling on ground that was flame. You named me the enemy, the name I became. I answered in fire, and the wound that we made wore your name in mine on the edge of one blade. But blood-weary time laid the sword on the ground, and it never could keep our old wounds unbound. In place of the sword, it is granted a hand, yours laid into mine. The one thing I understand, not to run you through, not to break you in two, not to judge, not to argue which of us should live and who. Not to restore the blow or the blame. Born to end the war, born to put out the flame. Let every scar we wore turn into an open door. Let the one I was trained to abhor be the one that I live for. We came here to end the war, the darkest year memory bore. Now I know it's fate that held us near, why it circled us home to this year. We came here to end the war, to hand down the hatred no more. And tonight I can hold you at last with the arms that were locked in the past. Where the last war once stood, let the strange flowers bloom. Let them fill up with light what was lost to the gloom. And this time it was not our own death that we chose. We were summoned to save each other and rose. We came here to end the war, not to ask who was right before. Our swords came down and turned into rings, and I'll hold you through all that time brings. If the old wound wakes and knocks again at the door, I am closing the ledger, the decades long score. You are the reason my hand let the sword fall, the reason it's laid at the foot of the wall. You're not the enemy, I've earned our release. You're my home, you're my ground, you're my rest.
Feel the pulse yet? Straighten your back for this one. It's called Give Me Back a Human. Defiant hip-hop about machines, distance, and being the only one still breathing in the room. Here it goes.
We taught the machines how to answer and to draw, to map out the whole world and to name what they saw. The map knows the way, so we let our memory go, and no one keeps waiting on a corner in the snow. I hold every fact that the century has told, and my arms have forgotten, unpracticed and cold. Give me back a human, not the perfect one, the real, the one who trips on his words and never turns to steel. Give me back the one that no upgrade can rewrite, not the one who knows it all, just who to hold tonight. My phone knows my face and the front door knows my hand, the street lights come on the same way where I stand. Everything answers, not one thing has to ask. I get through the evening and I get through the task, but nobody's waiting out there in the cold by the door, and nobody needs me the way that they did before. Give me back a human, not the perfect one, the real, the one who trips on his words and never turns to steel. Give me back the one that no upgrade can rewrite, not the one who knows it all, just hold tonight. Give me back a human, not the perfect one, real. I have every answer, I don't know what I feel, so who can explain in a world this refined why the warmth is the one thing we left behind. The door's been open 8 days, maybe 9, and no one's walked it yet, that's not a sign. The weather came instead, I let it stay, wet leaves along the boards and there they lay. I leave the door unlocked, though fear has knocked, and the hallway keeps a little of the cold. I don't call it brave and I don't call it healed, I just don't want a house where nothing's told. Step at night and watch the street. I don't count that as hope, I count it fear. With better manners and a quiet seat, I leave the door unlocked. The fear has knocked and the hallway keeps a little of the cold. I don't call it brave and I don't call it healed, I just don't want a house where nothing's told. has knocked and the hallway keeps a little of the cold. I don't call it brave and I don't call it healed. I just don't want a house where nothing's
It knocks the same as then. I open slower now and say the rest. Tomorrow it will find this hall again, and I don't know yet if I'm host or guest.
Hold that line where it is. This one's called You Were the Lesson. Pop, bittersweet, about the growth that only shows up after the leaving. No apology in it, just the truth said plain.
No sign in your hands that said remember my name. You opened no volume of wisdom, no page. You taught me no way to step out of my own cage. You laughed, you grew angry, you went on your way. You turned up too late with a sorry to say. And under your laughter an ancient voice grew, as though you were echoing someone I knew. Of the paths I gave up, of the vows I let fall, of the doors long since sealed where no hand tried at all. You stood like a riddle I never had heard, and my body said yes before reason or word. I had no name for the fear that drew near, no name for the tide that kept holding me here. You were not just a face in a crowd passing through. I knew that every road I took led back to you. You were the lesson with no words to read, a book with no letters, a book with no creed. You revealed not a thing, you settled no doubt, and the whole of my road turned itself inside out. You were the lesson with no words to read, a map only rainfall could ever have freed. I never once caught you with reason or a plan. I lived you once and I woke up a man. Not with preaching, not with proof, not with answers, held aloof. You entered my life as a person, you stayed, and the world I had known was unmade and remade. You brushed without knowing an ache that I hid from the world and from me under all that I did. And I thought you had opened the wound with your hand, that the choking I felt was a thing you had planned. I was angry, why awaken the thing laid to rest? Why reopen a grief I had walled in my chest? I thought that love came to keep old wounds concealed. Love came to prove that wounds like mine could be healed. You did not wound me at all. You showed me the scar, that metal beneath it aged there for years so far. You were not tearing down walls to leave me exposed. You were hunting a door I had boarded and closed, and the night I stood packed at the door to be free. And one quiet word rose up from my chest to me. It said, stay, you have run from these rooms all along. You are done with the leaving, the running was wrong. The one who brings hurt is not always the knife. At times they are only a lamp on your life, and the shadow they show you was cast long ago by a weight you had carried and needed to know. My thumb falls down a world that has no floor, and under it another open door. The feed leans in and says, look here, look now. And I look because someone taught me how. Faces and cities and voices go past, each second unfolds and nothing will last. The whole earth is burning inside my hand, and what I want my own thumb can't command. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends, the world does not. Too much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Used to end and books had one last page. The last chord fell and silence took the stage. What ended had an hour where it could stay, and no new tide came in to wash it away. The last page, there's another to turn. One film and one film and nothing to learn. I'm scared of the thing I would miss if I slowed a thing I don't want at the end of the road. When the world never comes to an end, you're the one who ends, the world does not. Too much thunder for one heart to mend, and I'm spending the one life I've got. Stops mid-swipe, I know strangers by heart, and my own thought from yesterday plays no part. The world dealt me all of it, what was the cost? One hand opening wide, and inside I'm lost. When the world never comes to an end, how do I know which day I should spend?
Three in the morning, the window still open. Ambient pop from a voice that only wants to put the night down gently. Here's Let Me Set the Sky Down.
I turn my ears to mortar in another's walls, and steady on my feet while all around me falls. I swallowed each scream down until it turned to stone, far too heavy for the bones of any man alone. My patience was a rope spun thinner every year. Tonight the rope gave way, I let the tear appear. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the wore a smile like weather wild behind the frost. A winter held my rooms and no one paid the cost. Lord, tonight I came not strong, I came real, broken, breathing and alive beneath the steel. Let me set the sky down for a single night, not forever, only till the morning light. Tonight I came not strong, I came real. No armor left, no cover, nothing left to see. The sky is on the floor, the room is dark and wide. Is anybody there on the other side? Go ahead, take my name off the shift on the wall. Let him stand at the window and answer the call. He can take the whole floor, every room, every stair, but the promise I gave has no copy in there. They can hand him my chair and my badge and my name, but not the one promise I made before he came. You can write a man's hours down clean in a row. You can order a stranger to carry what I know. You can hand him the desk and the door and the key. You can copy the file where they filed away me. Who stayed in the room when the room had turned cold? Who knew your whole face before the story was told? A stranger the nights we stayed up, or the cold in the hall, or the chipped yellow cup. You can put him on shift, you can put him on call, but he wasn't downstairs when I took the whole fall. They cut him the key and the key turns just fine. The lock does its job and the door falls in line. Then a voice in the hall says, I meant you, just you, and the word they wrote down for me splits into two. You can hand him the desk and the door and the key. You can copy the file where they filed away me. Who stayed in the room when the room had turned cold? Who knew your whole face before the story was told? So leave the shift open, don't fill in the line. Who stayed in the room when the room had turned cold? And what do you call it if worker won't hold and the name on the file isn't his, isn't mine?
Take the long view for a second. From up here, the thing you carry looks smaller. Here's a folk song called I Knew You Not By Your Face, a stranger's coat hung in your hallway for years.
Your voice, not by your name. My wound reached out and claimed your warmth. It knew you long before I came. I knew you not by your eyes. The eyes can turn the world alone. I knew you by the coming tears, tears not yet cried, not yet your own. You were the dream I left behind. I hold the key to a house long gone. I knew you not by your face. My soul had known you all along. We were the fire someone else had sent. In blood we paid for hatred we were lent. Your eyes swing open on a stranger's war, a war whose founders left us all the rent. A single hand keeps reaching out for us, so take it now before this hand goes cold. What was our war? We wore it down to rings where all the blades had been two bands of gold. Not to conquer, not to flee, not to avenge one word again, undid the whole of that unending war. I knew you not by your face. I knew you by the fear that turned to trust, by every wall of doubt that turned to dust, and by the warmth no distance could erase. I knew you not by the light of your eyes, not by your memory, it caught its breath. I knew you by the wide and silent skies the soul kept holding, holding under death. You were the dream I left behind. You were the war I lost, now you're my home. I knew you not by your face. I knew you, and I chose you on my own. Let ash hush down, let wind undo the trace. Soft as a hiss, the past bleeds out of us. I don't recall who bore a stranger's face. The rest is gone from me, I only know. And here at this same door, it's you again. A voice I drowned in noise and let it pass. Take me back to the hands that stayed near mine, to the small light I passed and left to shine. Don't let me measure life by trophy days, by thunder and by crowns and grand displays. Lord, bring me back to this hour, this voice, this light. Teach me to live the day, not to wait for night, not later and not soon, I ask.
Something bigger than the room you're stuck in? Here's a song that only asks for one step of light, not the whole road. Take it. Asvejenti, Adin Shag.
I walked out blind with no true north to know. The fog came down and swallowed every field. The maps went silent on me, folded row by row. The needle spun and left me undone. revealed. The compass never once forgot my face. I couldn't read the north the time itself had made. I asked a voice not mine to set my pace. It argued with the silence and it strayed. For years I would not move till I saw it all. The road laid whole and finished before I'd crawl. The harder that I tried to walk it wrong free, the less my feet could carry any of me. I have never once been lost inside the world. I am amazed its every turn is mine. Among the written roads and other voices, I was the one who let my own eyes go blind. Don't open the whole road for me. Light it one footstep wide. I don't need to see tomorrow to walk out of tonight. Be my north within my chest, the one I cannot lose inside. The word for compass waits my pass. Let me through the dark, let me through, and I will not ask the map for more than that. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Set a coin of lantern at my shoe. Small, but it will see me through. The woods closed in with paths no longer clear. The branches clawed the sky too far to see the beasts I feared were never beasts out here. They were my own mistakes, grown teeth on me. 3 times I circled back to roads I'd known and tried to pick the turning one more time. The past kept every answer sealed in stone. The new roads gave no reason, no faint chime. They said follow the plan and charted the way, but none of them walked this road a single day. I wore the name my friends had willed for years and left my own shape collecting the tears. Don't open the whole road for me. Light one footstep wide. I don't need to see tomorrow to walk out of tonight. Be my north within my chest, the one I cannot lose inside. The word for compass waits my pass. Let me through the dark, let me through, and I will not ask the map for more than that. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Set a coin of lantern at my shoe. Small, but it will see me through. I waited for a sign to split the sky. An arrow made a fire, a line of flame. You wrote the morning after all that dark. My walking is the quiet in my name. You never said the storms and stones would end. You never promised ground that wouldn't bend. You never said the storms and stones would end. So I keep every wrong turn as a call. The saving of a road is not the day I finally get through without a fall. It's knowing every night I stop and pray and rise and set my foot down. That's all. I don't want a map of 1,000 days to come. It would only frighten me with the miles I've never walked. I just want a lamp that reaches one stride ahead. A circle no wider than the ground, one step I don't ask to see the mountain's height, not while I'm at its foot tonight. I ask for what my body holds, 1 foot then the other one. Face not wings, a shoe span of ground. A hope step is a step done. Don't open the whole road for me, light 1 footstep wide. The fog lies heavy as a held-in breath, but I won't kneel to it another night. You are my true north, the one I cannot lose. The map stayed silent, you replied with light. You led me through the dark, you led me through. I never had to ask for anything more. Don't clear the forest out ahead of me. Don't turn the night to noon. Your light stays at my feet. I stand unbent, small, but it will see me through. Don't open my whole fate for me. 1 small coin of light is all I ask. Where this road you walk with me, and I am not alone. You're at my door, and I no longer run. You burn the day down like a candle blown, and that short day outlives the years, each one. I drew the second chair out all alone, and poured for 2 before I took my seat. The guest who came was fate I'd always known. It lived in me long years before we'd meet. 2 cups grew cold and neither of us stirred. 1 square and not 1,000 ringed in red. In silence, needing not a single word, I let it sit between us, still unsaid. You walk with me, and I am not alone. You're at my door, and I no longer run. You burn the day down like a candle blown, and that short day outlives the years, each one. The candle is my life, the wick runs low. It gives up all it has and does not flinch. It doesn't mourn a single flame let go. It shines the brightest at the last lit inch. You walk with me, and I am not alone. You're at my door, and I no longer run. You burn the day down like a candle blown, and that short day outlives the years, each one. I like 1 more, though 1 was all I had, and let the second cup just sit and wait. I still can't tell if this is good or bad, and neither one of us has said it's late.
Take the mask off in your own time. This one's about the gap between who you claim to be and who you are when nobody's checking. Not Strong, Not Real One says it plain and lets it sit.
I turn my ears to mortar in another's walls, and steady on my feet while all around me falls. I swallowed each scream down until it turned to stone, far too heavy for the bones of any man alone. My patience was a rope spun thinner every year. Tonight the rope gave way, I let the tear appear. Lord, tonight